side. Lamine Yamal looking for width. Back into the middle. Rodri. Switch it up. It's Laporte who'll chip it back out to the right wing. Georgia have had a couple of touches. Looking to play on the counter. Good ball into the middle. Ruiz back to goal. Will shoot. Go straight into the man. It's beautiful defending. And in the end, it's Veleziani with a body block. He can toe poke it back to halfway, but Laporte will hit the restart button. Cucurella into the middle. Fabian Ruiz was outnumbered. Cucurella gets it back. Then Rodri. Kvaratskhelia lurking with a bit of intent. He's got pace to burn, so Laporte and then Orban will have to stay alert. 3rd minute of play. Spain 0, Georgia 0. Here on Flash Score, the home of Euro 2024. Looked to be a dull old evening with Slovakia in the lead, and then it was a 95th minute bicycle kick from Jude Bellingham to square it up at 1-1. Harry Kane a minute later after the restart to extra time, just to make it a little more painstaking than it had to be. Although Slovakia were quite valiant in defeat. Could have gone 2-0 ahead to the open goal. Pickford and Stones nearly being caught out. Strelec putting it just a shade wide. England getting through. And it may well be going, I don't want to say home, but you know where I'm going with that one. Nico Williams. It's a crossover to the far side on the right. It'll be picked up by Carvajal. There's an offside call, which is a little confusing because the linesman looked like he wanted to flag, so we all stop for a moment. Forward run, which is a good tap back from the number 20 Pedri. Spain looking clean, but at this point, decent start from Kokorashvili, getting back from midfield to just try and plug a couple of gaps. 4th minute, Georgia still surviving. They were really big underdogs against Portugal, but still managed the boil over last time out. Kvaratskhelia and Mikhail with the goals. Mikhail incidentally scoring in 5 consecutive matches, 4 of those for Georgia, including a friendly in the lead up to this one. So now Yamal hits the accelerator out to the right side. Low ball put in, and it was a beautiful attempt to slide in from Pedri on the left boot at the right post. The ball coming in low with a bit of fizz along the turf. Georgia, the defenders just watching, but Mamanashvili had to be awake and gets down to his right side. Saves with 2 hands, and that is the first real attempt on goal. Clever stop by the Valencia goalkeeper. His 3rd year there in La Liga after leaving Lokomotiv Tbilisi. Tbilisi, the capital of Georgia. A lot of their team's players coming through one of those clubs in the Georgian capital. Dinamo Tbilisi, of course, the big one. And Cucurella. Georgia haven't been out of their own half. Nico Williams hits the trick stick. Cucurella with a long ball in. Went about 35 metres past the right post. Will be kept in by Carvajal. It's park the bus stuff from the very beginning. Spain looking for a way through. Square ball, Rodri. Quickly over to Ruiz. Fake the shot. Then out to Williams towards the byline. A metre away from that. His cross in. And it's hacked up and away by Chakvetadze. Now it's Mikhail. Won't beat Lenormand. His back pass. Unai Simon gets a touch. Another Athletic Bilbao player. Currently the Spanish Cup champions. Beat Mallorca in that final. What an event that was. They got the boats out and really did celebrate that one. Prestigious for Bilbao. One of the great sides of the 80s, back in the Maradona era. Had that almighty rivalry with Barcelona. And don't forget to check the flash score up throughout this game. The stats there for you, some match reports from the other games, and you can check out other scores of other competitions, not just football. The stats will show you in this game, 0.25 is the XG from Spain. It's flatline 0 for Georgia, who have it in their own back third after winning a goal kick. Chip
forward by Lokashvili. Kvaratskhelia is there, got the vital touch in. All of a sudden there's some space down the corridor, but they're slow. Chakvetadze wants to receive. Instead it's Kakabadze. Wants to take on Kukureya. Doesn't have the pace. Knocks the Chelsea left back over. The linesman gives a free kick to La Roja. 10 changes to the side that beat Albania 1-0. For De La Fuente, what a tournament it's been. Doesn't play the tiki-taka that we're accustomed to. Spain's last 3 tournament exits have all come via penalty shootouts between the round of 16 losses in the last 2 World Cups. Italy beat them 4-2 on penalties in the semi-finals of Euro 2020. The less said about Italy, the better. Out with, not even a whimper, you could say, against Switzerland. Didn't even turn up. We picked 11 from the stands. Switzerland with a really good professional performance. They'll be tough for England in the next phase. But for now, it's Nico Williams to the byline for Kukureya. Cuts it back. It's nice. But it's out for a corner kick off the captain, Kurum Kashia. 36-year-old from Slovan Bratislava. Plays for one of the Slovakian heavyweights. Slovakia unlucky not to get through to face the Swiss. A very balanced side. Georgia starting with one real tactic in mind, and that's to keep a clean sheet and get as far as they can. Short corner for Yamal, then Williams. Wonderful ball into the middle over the head of Carvajal. But despite his short stance, if we call it, don't want to say yet that he's that short. He's not the shortest right back I've ever seen, but still good vertical leap, especially considering he's in his 30s. And again, Georgia defense. Spain through tight spaces back towards Laporte and Lenormand. Carvajal now 32. Started off with Bayer Leverkusen, but he's been with Real Madrid since 2013. Current Champions League winner. Mikel Tadze's goal record in Germany has seen him linked with another move this summer. Traditional when an unheralded striker has a great tournament. Apparently West Ham are keen on Mikel Tadze, but let's see if he gets sight on goal. For now, we're back with Laporte, trying to squeeze down the left. Not too wide. Kukureya back to Laporte. Everyone behind the ball for Georgia. Working hard off the ball until some space opens up for Ruiz, and he'll send the ball in, takes the deflection of Ketiashvili. Another corner left side for Spain. 10 minutes gone. Still goalless in Cologne. So Mamardashvili marshalling his troops. Ziani, big job here. The glancing header. Mamardashvili off the line and away for another corner. It is scrambled away from Kashia. Again, it will come in from the left. It's good right-footed delivery in towards Carvajal, who glanced that on. Morata was there. Again, they go short. Off Yamal. Throw Spain, left side of the pitch. Nico Williams will leave that for Kukureya. When will Kvaratskhelia have his moment? All the moments with Spain right now is Ruiz, right midfield. It's a nice vertical pass, found Pedri, he flicked that on, was blindsided, didn't find Morata with a pass. Rodri back out to the right. Georgia struggling here. Out for Nico Williams, who did blitz Italy in the last game, took a touch and just goes wide from the deflection of Georgi Kokorashvili. Right-footed curler that is nicked, I don't want to say a shade of paint from the right post, but not too far. Corner on the right side. Fabian Ruiz will try his luck, sends it in. Kvaratskhelia had run too far ahead. Spain regather 40 metres away from Mamardashvili's goal. Laporte's now at left wing.
Now Pedri will send it square, floats that one. Yamal fools the defender, bamboozles him. Second defender comes over, blocks him. So Nico Williams is over there with him, out of position. Cucurella is the only option on the left wing. Eventually gets it from the switch. And back for Laporte, who's now playing his football in Saudi Arabia with Al Nassr. Low ball sent in from Carvajal on the angle. He was hopeful. No real purpose about it. Rodri is in the centre circle. Chips it out to Laporte, and Georgia definitely do have that 5-3-2 shape. It's got the reverse pyramid as Spain still continue to come from right to left. It's Laporte, Cucurella. Chakotadze is over there though, and so is Kakabadze. He plays with Cracovia. Don't forget all the information for these players on the flash score app. Into the middle. Now Pedri, Ruiz, good block. It's there with Rodri, 23 yards away. Cucurella wants to tee up and doesn't though. Doesn't have the confidence. Nico Williams does. Straight into the player and headed behind. Again, outstanding defending. And that was Gavelegiani. Plays with Persepolis in Iran. Persepolis now signing Walter Mazzari as their coach. The pub quiz knowledge there for you. Mazzari, twice the coach of Napoli, including last season. Sent in from the left. Two players collide in the middle. Free kick Georgia. 14th minute of play. That is the midfielder Kokorashvili. Was brought down by Lenormand. Nordman did have eyes on the ball. Kokorashvili got his head to it first. Then the collision came in the penalty area with Spain looking for the opening goal, but still not able to find it. What are these players for Spain bringing their club form to this tournament? Can't say that for some of the other nations, especially England and the reigning champions. How long can we say that for? Another 14 days or so. Italy, I think an absolute shocker, apart from some spurts, England and Italy. And we won't see a repeat of the Euro final. Next up, could have been that way if Italy could get past Switzerland, but Switzerland's through some beautiful football were able to knock out the Azzurri. So just we've got a break in play. It was Srans who scored the opener for Slovakia. England had a goal from Foden, ruled offside. And then it was the 95th minute, Bellingham with the overhead kick. Kane in the 91st minute there, if you can go back in time, from 95th to 91st, to make it 2-1. But you know what I'm talking about. As soon as you go into extra time, goes back to 90 minutes. Ivan Toney with a header across the goal. Kane running in and really able to pick his spot straight down the middle of the goal. Cucurella now on the ball. Nico Williams, again, stopped by Kakabadze. Doesn't try to take him on. A patient build-up from Spain. Quarter of an hour already gone. Lenormand out to Yamal. It's to take on Nokoshvili. Sends it behind. Linesman points to the corner. On the right side, it's the Cremonese defender, 26 years old, second year in Italy. He plays some Serie A football. Cremonese in Serie B these days. Lost the playoff final to get back up. Lost that to Venezia, formerly with Dinamo Tbilisi and Zilnia and Wolfsberger in Austria. Now the corner comes in, good header, and it's just put to the left of goal by Aymeric Laporte. Over the head of the Valle, held his ground magnificently to the Spain number 14. And Georgia setting themselves up in this tournament to sit deep and counter-attack. And that is how they're playing through this game. Today's match sees the side ranked 8th in the FIFA World Rankings play the team at number 74. And Georgia did get the ball back. They win a free kick because there was a little kick into the back from Yamal. I think that is Kokorashvili.
Indeed it is, number 6 for Georgia. Yamal just sticking his foot in the way. No real malice in that from the teenager. Free kick every night of the week. Yamal with 5 La Liga goals and 5 assists. Just his second senior season. His first full one though. And don't forget we've got Copa America for you on Flash Score. And we've got all the top 5 actions coming back in about 6 weeks' time. Good ball out to the right side. Kakabadze looks up into the box. Kvaratskhelia is arriving and scores. Can you believe this? Georgia haven't left their half, but in the 18th minute, it is Kvaratskhelia that sneaks in behind Lenormand. He had no idea what was coming. And like a freight train, Georgia takes the lead in the round of 16 knockout elimination match. And Willy Sagnol, he is in dreamland right now. It was a counter-attack from Georgia. Kakabadze was able to send the ball in to the left post. Started with Mikatadze. Kakabadze stayed onside. So much room between he and Cucurella. Only had one option, and that was atrocious defending from Lenormand. It bounced a little awkwardly. Don't want to say on the half volley. Tried to make some contact with the football with his hip, and it hasn't paid off because Kvaratskhelia, not sure if it's come off the Georgia number 7 or whether he's just pushed his body into the back of Lenormand, and is that an own goal? We're going to find out shortly, but it doesn't really matter. Lenormand is given the own goal, so tough knock for him. Some open spaces, and it was all about the pressure from Kvaratskhelia in the end. You have to make your own luck, and Georgia have made theirs. Just as Slovakia led England, it is one of the heavyweights that find themselves down, and incredibly, that is the first goal Spain has conceded in this tournament. And technically, it is an own goal, but Kvaratskhelia did call for that ball, and Kakabadze intended to put it there on a platter. There were 2 defenders between Kvaratskhelia and the ball, and now he has it on the counter-attack again. Mikatadze makes the run through the middle, but out towards the left. Oh, Kvaratskhelia outdone by Lenormand, who's atoned for the error of scoring that own goal. Finds Yamal. Slow build-up for the Spanish. They do have a bit of room to move. Out the left for Nico Williams. Square ball, so much space. Ruiz needs to shoot. Doesn't. Try to put it back onto his left. His right foot, nothing like his left foot. Does love a shot from outside the box. Couldn't let fly. Couldn't find that half a yard required. But Georgia allowed a lot of room to be exploited there by Ruiz, and Pedri, he's in fine form, orchestrated that move. Spain will have plenty more chances in this game, mark my words. Tidy finish is all they'll need to get back on terms. Spain's balance in midfield is really breathtaking right now, but they find themselves a goal down in Cologne. Can Georgia hang on? Can Spain react? What a blow it would be, not just for the neutrals, but for the tournament as well. Spain, the only country that's been playing good football. France have been a bit up and down. They were outplayed by the Netherlands. They have Mbappe back full time, though. Nico Williams is dispossessed. Kokashvili through the legs of Pedri, then around Cucurella, eventually ran into a 3-way tussle and lost out. Kakabadze now down the right side. This is good football by Georgia, enterprising and brave. But Spain win it back through the middle. Ruiz out towards Yamal. It's ricocheted out there. Kokashvili doesn't have the pace. So Yamal out on the touchline. 15 yards back. They'll send it to Lenormand. One of the Real Sociedad players, Champions League. It's Rodri now outside the box. Toe pokes it in. The shot does come, and it's Mamardashvili down low to save from Fabian Ruiz. It's gorgeous football from Spain. Good shape, good body action from Ruiz finally was able to get a shot on target. And Mamardashvili is a lot tougher to beat. He saves that down low to his left. And if you're looking at the goal, it's at the right post. The shot coming from the right half space. Spain are finding a lot of room, and that is because they're so quick with their decision making and the passing accuracy. It's outstanding, unmatched. Now Pedri through the middle. Georgia get a touch. It'll be Mikatadze out towards the right touch line. Put it over the top into the attacking half. Probably only the third time that Georgia's been down there. It's over the head, and Unai Simon will retrieve. Spain start again with Rodri in the build-up out to the right side. They trail in Cologne. We're halfway through the first half, so a quarter of the game is gone. The goal that has come off Robin Lenormand from the Kakabadze cross. If he wasn't there, I can tell you, Kvaratskhelia would have finished that in any case. So it was an awkward bounce. Credit where credit's due. A lot of defenders wouldn't have been able to deal with it, just as Lenormand wasn't. Now Pedri, Fabian Ruiz, and it nearly unlocks the path for Yamal, who has 2 goals at international level. In fact, the only Spanish outfielder tonight that hasn't scored for Spain is Marc Cucurella, 7th appearance. Here he is on the ball. Back for Laporte. 24th minute. Euro 2024 favourites after the group stage. Spain up against the lowest ranked side, but the lowest ranked side took that one chance. If it wasn't for some astute defending, Kvaratskhelia may have been able to dish off down the left for Ketiashvili. Now Kvaratskhelia once more. Lokashvili needs support, outdone by Morata, who is retrieving the ball at the halfway line out the right wing. Lokashvili's down. Morata says he's faking it. There was contact there. The Cremonese defender sent down, but he's up. He looks okay. How will Spain respond? With Yamal growing into this game, continually breaking through into the box, along with Ruiz. Now Kvaratskhelia down the corridor. Here he comes, wants to shoot, lays it off unselfishly. Georgia's still with it, but if it wasn't for Nico Williams getting back, they may have been able to find Kakabadze down the right side again. But all of a sudden, it is Ruiz again down the narrow spaces. Good header from Lokashvili. It'll sit for Yamal. Doesn't go with the cross. Takes on the man. Scoots away. And out to the right side, wins a throw. Carvajal. Spain a little clumsy in these last couple of minutes, and Rodri is on the ball. In front of him is Ketiashvili. It's a shockingly bad pass, cleaned up by Kakabadze. Long ball. It was panic clearance, you could say, from Gveleziani. Diwali, Kasia and Gveleziani, those 3 central defenders. Kakabadze now up against Nico Williams. Lokashvili out on Lamine Yamal. Spain with a line of 6 just outside the penalty area. Will be lined up from Rodri. Took a touch off Kasia. Needs to be dealt with. Good judgment here from Gveleziani, who made contact with the ball, but also a little bit of the Spain captain Morata, former Real Madrid man, Juventus and Chelsea. Morata looking for a free kick, was never going to get one there. Bit of play acting. Mikatadze has been doing some stellar work dropping deep. It's a free kick for Georgia. 26th minute of the game. They lead by a goal to 0. Mamardashvili is going to take this. Wants everyone to push. Real hammer blow, that goal, the own goal from Robin Lenormand. 10 changes from the lineup that beat Albania. Second string Spain in this game. 78% of the ball with them. 238 passes completed to 42. Some of the stats also available on the Flash Sport app are goal attempts 9
1-0. So despite the 1-0 lead, didn't go down as a goal attempt. As Kasia scrambles it, the shot will come, and it's put well over the top from Pedri. Left foot snatched at it a little bit, was always rising to the left of goal. But this is what Spain's all about, trying to catch you off guard. And Pedri laid into that. The power behind it would have stung the body or the gloves one way or the other. It didn't take a touch off a Georgian, so it should be another Mamardashvili goal kick. He'll take it out towards the left. Well chested down by Kokorashvili. Levante man out towards Kakabadze. If they do get through, he'll be known as one of the heroes. Georgia don't win a free kick in the middle despite the good work of Katiashvili, 28-year-olds in his 6th year with Sturm Graz. Beleziani, Kakabadze trying to round up Fabian Ruiz. Come off the PSG man surely, and quite sportingly throws the ball back to his opponent. Katiashvili is looking to be clever, put it around Rodri, who stood his ground. Katiashvili went to ground, but the referee from France, excuse the pun, his name is Francois Letessier, did not give the free kick, but Georgia come away down the left, still in their own half. Mikatadze on Laporte in the central area. But it's Scalia, surely they have to go towards him. They'll lay it off for the Napoli man, and he'll win a throw. No, it's come off Pedri back onto Kavica. Taken quickly in from the right side. And again Spain into attack for Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz playing at left midfield now, given that full creative license to switch it up with Pedri when he wants. Would prefer Fabian Ruiz out on the right side so he can unleash with the left at goal. We've seen him do it once already. Mamardashvili saving. Long range effort here from Laporte. He really wound up his almost got a rugby conversion wind up here. Has really smashed that. And the Al Nassr man may have caught someone unaware behind the goal. He's gone right up into just in between the first and second tier. Willy Sagnol, the coach, that is jubilant right now. De La Fuente isn't used to this. Dominated against Italy. Georgia players down, taking the free kick quickly. And surely the referee has to stop it. No. Kokorashvili's back up, but Pedri's away. Kokorashvili gets back, pulls his man over, wrestles the ball away. All of a sudden, Georgia on the counter-attack with Kvaratskhelia, lightning quick into the middle. It just goes past the man, but Kvaratskhelia might unleash here. No, he squares it up. It's there for Kokorashvili. Went straight into the man Laporte, and it's well headed back by Carvajal. Spain get away with one. Their fans would have been holding their breath with Georgia coming forward, but Kvaratskhelia is so dangerous on the counter. Does love to get away here and there. It operates on that left wing, but he is named as a left-sided attacker. That's a telegraph pass, and Fabian Ruiz slips over, but so does Kakabadze. Rodri will come away. There's definitely the counter-attack, transitional kind of game from Sagnol, and I think any side in the world will be playing that against Spain, not just Georgia. We saw Italy hem back for big periods. It's Yamal who will strike, but Kasia is able just to hack it away. Carvajal back in on the right side. It's Rodri, Pedri controlling and patrolling. Out towards the left half space. In for Nico Williams. Into the box. Through the legs. Beleziani came undone. Kokorashvili will mount another counter. And this is nice from Georgia. It's Mikhautadze. A 2-on-2. Needs to find Kvaratskhelia. Wants the penalty. Mikhautadze intentionally looked for the contact from Lenormand. The referee was right there. Says play on. No yellow card for simulation. Spain doing well to get bodies in between the two Georgian strikers when they do get forward. But it was a 2-on-2 for quite a while. They break away again, Georgia. Mikhautadze looking for a soft penalty. Spain out to the right side. Patient looking Spain. Yamal. Back for Carvajal. Rodri. Back for Yamal once more. Up against Lokashvili. Good ball in, and it's Veleziani who headers over to the opposite touchline where Yamal was waiting. So a throw for Spain. Yamal wearing the number 19. To think that Cristiano Ronaldo's son is 14 years of age. The years are slipping away. It's another Euro tournament, and it's only 3 years between the two, thanks to lockdowns getting in the way. Spain have not lost since the 2-0 defeat to Scotland. They've won 11 in a row since then. I'm talking competitive fixtures. They beat Croatia 3-0 in the first game. Italy and Albania by a goal to nil. An own goal from Calafiori. And Ferran Torres with a goal against Albania. It was Morata, Ruiz and Carvajal against Croatia. Luka Modric no more. Zakani's goal knocking out the Crows. They're the Spanish worthy winners. 9 points, no goals conceded, 5 goals scored. Doesn't get much better than that as Georgia will go again. Mikatadze from the middle out to the left. Kvaratskhelia wants to take on his man Lomani. It goes inside, but it was Carvajal who got back. It's come off the Real Madrid right back, and Kvaratskhelia asking the confirmation that it's a corner out to the left side. Real Madrid, or Carvajal knows all about Kvaratskhelia because the pair met a couple of times in the Champions League in the group stage. Real Madrid winning both of those. Georgia are looking good on the counter-attack, that is for sure. 16 goals for Kvaratskhelia, very nearly making it 17, but the goal going down from Led Nordmand. And rightly, because I don't think Kvaratskhelia got a touch. He will take this corner. Goes to the right post. There's 2 Georgians there. No one gets a touch on it. Goal kick. So up forward was Lasha Devali, who plays for Cypriot club Apoel. Spent some time with Ferencváros in Hungary. 29 years of age, 3 goals in 28 games. That is for club this season for Apoel. 36th international. Just 3 of the Georgian starting 10, I will say, in the outfield haven't scored. Kvaratskhelia 16 goals, Mikatadze 14. As Yamal looking for international goal number 3. To Pedri, to Rodri. Squares it up, Cucurella 30 yards away, then Pedri. Cucurella will line up and it fizzes towards goal. Good save from Mamardashvili. He's ambitious from Cucurella, but that was on target. It was harrowing in to the bottom right corner from the left half space, about 22 yards back from the byline. Spain getting a little closer, but in saying that, Georgia could strike again on the counter as Fabian Ruiz slams the ball into the man. Another corner for Spain. Let's check on that. Mamardashvili showing why so many clubs are after him. Napoli rumoured to be interested. Well, they do have Meret, Caprile and Golini. For now, back to the action here in Cologne. Yamal chips it in. No one went for it, and it's another corner where no one gets a touch. Laporte goes down looking for a penalty. The referee, who looks younger than most of the players out there, has awarded Georgia a goal kick. The stats will show you on the flash score up that expected goals 0.02 for Georgia. So they've got off the ground with that. 26% of the ball with them, 1 goal attempt. It was Kokorishvili's shot from just outside the box in front of goal, but it was well blocked. They did win a corner from that. They have shown that they are capable. Long goal kick from Mamardashvili, out off Kakabadze. Cucurella, quick throw. Back for Laporte. 12 goal attempts from Spain, 4 of those on goal, 3 off goal, 5 block shots. Carvajal laying it off, making the run to the corner flag. Wants to go first time, but slips. It was a little embarrassing, but what can you do?
the next goal for Georgia. Not talking about actually scoring them, just the next period of 9 minutes. Just be looking to get to half-time, get into the dressing room without conceding. And they've got to do it all over again. But get into that halfway stage unscathed. We'll just upload a little program, a little update of self-belief, because no one is expecting them to do this. Only the Georgians will just be happy with the competitive performance. No one wants to see a thrasher. Kokorashvili, stunning turn out to the left. Some space for Ketiashvili, lays it off. Kvaratskhelia waits. Won't get it. Ketiashvili again. First time touch. Chakvatadze. Kakabadze is alone. They go into the box. Mikatadze's there. To the byline, left half space. Beats Lenormand once, twice. Chips it in. Two players there. Kukureya gets his head there. The long hair. Really whipping in the wind. And then he's bowled over. I'm not sure if Eziani is going to be penalised for that, but here comes Morata with good pace. Williams, this is dangerous. Spain looking for it. The shot comes. Mamardashvili's up to it. He's like a brick wall. He's unbeatable at this point, but Kukureya will come again. Rodri out to the right side. Still Spain looking for the equaliser. It's Pedri. Rodri. It's unselfish play. They are queuing up in the box, but it's Rodri from the edge of the area and finds the bottom corner. Spain have their goal, and it is the Manchester City man. It is a world-class finish on the left boot, switched it off the right, and has belted it into the bottom right corner. And De La Fuente and La Roja, it's a deserved goal, you have to say. And it was just what I was talking about with Georgia. Unable to keep Spain out. Not many countries would it be able to achieve it. Spain do come quite fiercely in the first half of most of their games, where they score most of their goals. But Rodri chipped it out towards Nico Williams. Williams back to Rodri. Good turn to find the angle, and was able to steer it in on the left boot from the instep of the boots. Lashes it into the bottom right corner. Spain 1, Georgia 1. A little unlucky going through the legs of Diwali. On another day would have nicked him and turned it wide. Ketiashvili almost a ball watcher there, but it's just because Spain are so rapid with their passing, steering it from one side to the other, trying to make their opponents dizzy. And indeed there is a Georgian down as they check the goal. UEFA match official Francois Texier, the referee. Now, was Morata stood in an offside position when Rodri shot? And was he blocking the keeper's view? Check is over, the goal stands. Surely Morata, even if he was offside, was nowhere near the actual trajectory or line of the ball, and that's what matters the most. 41st minute we go into. Georgia are still up for this, you would think. They can cause a bit more damage. They've shown that there's a chink in the Spanish armour. Cologne at the Rain Energy Stadion. Now, the game might be over for number 17, Ota Ketiashvili. Indeed it is. They're going to make a change. And in his place is... I'm not sure if I've got enough room to write this guy's surname down, but Altunashvili. With a nice Italian first name. Sandro Altunashvili plays for Wolfsberger AC. And he's making his tournament debut. So congratulations to him. A midfielder, played 27 games in the Austrian Bundesliga. After leaving Dinamo Batumi, that's where Kvaratskhelia was playing, so they've played together there. Before that with the Iberia 1999. Kakabadze now with authority dispossesses Nico Williams, wants a throw, but Cucurella's got it.
goal will give Spain a huge lift. So much selflessness. You want to play in the Spanish side because they do like to swing possession from one area to another, but Rodri that time took the shot on. Bit of heartbreak for Georgia, but nothing Spain haven't deserved. As Georgia clear up to halfway, Laporte. It's come off Altunashvili. Where's the number 18? 27 years old. Spain still coming. It's a wayward pass from Fabian Ruiz. Well behind Nico Williams. Throw for Kakabadze. 43rd minute. Georgia would relish getting to the break on level terms or better. Conceding another late one here would really dampen the spirits, and heads would go down for Willy Sagnol, 47-year-old French coach. Did win this tournament as a player the year 2000. Fairly certainly was part of that side. The likes of Lizarazu and Zidane and Trezeguet and Viltor. Spain coming down the middle. Kovačević didn't realise he was about to be harassed by Morata. Still it's Kovačević. Georgia teetering on the brink here, struggling to get the ball out. Still Kovačević up against Pedri. Off Kovačević again. He hacks in, takes the ball first, then the player, but it's a free kick for him. And that is through brute force with a bit of courage. Yellow card for Morata, who's been adjudged by the referee to have been the perpetrator in this case. And that's because Kovačević made contact with the ball, followed through, but it's the underside of the boot from Morata which has drawn the attention of Francois Letexia. So the first player booked tonight is Alvaro Morata for a late tackle. So something to think about for Spain. They still need him out there. Plenty of options on the bench though, but Joselu, another experienced campaigner, is 3 years older than Morata, but a lot less experience at international level. Georgia have it in the 45th minute in their back line. Spain pressing, trying to suffocate Georgia, and eventually they do. Takes a touch. Ruiz, Rodri, so far the Spanish hero. Lenormand. First half that he's been able to bounce back from that own goal. Now Pedri, good movement here. Ruiz thought about it, goes for Cucurella, trying to stretch this defence, and a good ball comes in. Ruiz will pick it up again, but it's a free kick Georgia. At 1-1, 45th minute in Cologne, Euro 2024, round of 16 here on the Live Sport EU network with Flash Score. Seen Mamaraashvili give more or less a clinic on how to goalkeep, except for Rodri. And I'm not sure if Mamaraashvili was put off by Morata standing there. I'm not sure, but he wasn't in the way of the shot. And it was offside. The Georgian fans may want to dispute the decision. 2 minutes of added time. So we're into the 46th minute. Rodri again, steering it out. Director of traffic is located Cucurella. The one from Williams unused. Ruiz eventually finds him. You can check all the player valuations if you want on the Flash Score app. Williams valued at 51.1 million euros. A career that has gone 4 seasons at Bilbao. Started off in 2020-21, just the 2 games. Hasn't played under 30 since. Altogether 11 La Liga goals and 15 assists. And Yamal, who's been quiet in the past 10 minutes, had a shot but it was blocked. Not sure if it was a shot or a cross. Bit tame. Eventually the cross comes in. Morata waited, couldn't get there. Gveleziani again with a header. Still with 30 seconds to go in stoppage time. Georgia hanging on. Can Spain get this lead? Rodri, don't think about it, given that he knows the seconds are ticking down. Still 20 more for Carvajal. All of a sudden to the byline, needs to cut it back, wins a corner. Good sliding challenge from the number 14, Lokoshvili. So the big plus here is that we've seen some resolve from Georgia. Intelligent football, playing to their strength, which is counter-attack. Spain still coming though, looking for the goal that would give them the lead. Again, Lokoshvili heads it behind. So a corner coming from the left side on this occasion. Nico Williams jogging over. We're past the allotted 2 minutes. Carvajal standing in front of the keeper. He's just in there to offer a few choice words. This time Georgia can clear. That's the whistle. And we are all square at 1-1 in Cologne, the Rhine Energy Stadion. First, it was an own goal from Robin Lenormand. You can see everything on the match summary on the flash score out. That was in the 18th minute with the Kvaratskhelia lurking. It was the first time Georgia had been in the attacking third. They got the goal, hung on until the 39th minute. Rodri with a sublime strike on the left boot, found the bottom right corner. And we have another half coming your way. At this point, we're going to extra time, but we'll see if one of these nations can get the lead in the second half. Spain dominating, but Georgia still in this. 1-1 here on Flash Score, back in about 10 minutes. Euro 2024. Thanks for joining you with David Freeney, your match evening commentator. The goals coming from Lenormand, an own goal. The reply from Rodri 6 minutes before half-time. Stunner on the left boot, was able to find space outside the box and find the bottom corner. Spain already coming into the box, good back heel. The first shot in anger comes from Fabian Ruiz, and again it's on his right boot, which is not what fans want to see. Well wide to the left. And haven't even had 30 seconds, but Pedri and Morata, they love the back heels, don't they? Mamardashvili with another goal kick. It's been a common theme for him. It's been a tough clash for Georgia, but they have held their own. Out there giving it their very best, giving it their all. For Spain, a lot of this game looks quite effortless. But there are encouraging signs from Georgia. How far can they go in this tournament? Even if they did overcome Spain, they would have Germany next. The side of the draw that I guess would be called the tougher side. England fans will be relieved to see their nation through. They will play Switzerland, who are no easy beats. Italy finding out the hard way yesterday. Yamal up on the right wing, back for Pedri, finds Lenormand. Real Sociedad man. His pass will be picked up by Mikatadze, who's got searing pace. Away he goes. A burst of pace towards Laporte, tries to go through his legs. And that was an error from Rodri, but the first pass from Lenormand went behind Spain's goal scorer on the evening. He lost his balance. Away came Mikatadze, pounced on that and was not able to beat Laporte. They had the numbers, Spain, but still it was a scary moment for those two central defenders. For now it's Yamal back on the right side. Good ball from Carvajal. Morata's deep. No one central except for Ruiz. Williams is at the far post, well over his head by a couple of metres. Georgian defender goes down. Kakabadze. It's kept in by Kukureya here. Georgia have to be alert, and they are. It's Veleziani with the clearance. The one change for Georgia that came in the first half with Ketishvili coming out, went off injured. The Georgian fans slightly, I don't want to say they're outnumbering Spain, but they're definitely making more noise. So Morata with the only yellow in this game as Carvajal gets it to Pedri again, central, but well done again by Lokashvili. Kvaratskhelia sees the keeper off his line, surely not. Oh, that's fizz just to the left of the goal. Kvaratskhelia on the left boot. Does prefer the right, but he saw that Unai Simon was off his line, and around the halfway mark, Kvaratskhelia before the halfway tried to curl that beyond the keeper. That is outrageous. The Georgian fans behind the goal, hands on their heads. They knew that was a big chance. Given the degree of difficulty, doesn't matter. It is Kavica Kvaratskhelia. Hearts and mouths moment. We saw one of those for Slovakia against Spain when Slovakia was leading 1-0. Strelec knew that Pickford was off his line, picked up on a loose pass when Stones made an error, and from about the same distance, maybe a little closer, just missed about the same distance. So that first half substitution was Ketishvili for Altunashvili. Spain again on the right side. La Roja seeing red, going down. It's Yamal, good sliding challenge. It's back from Altunashvili. Yamal wins a free kick. He did get a bit of late contact. It was heavy. Kasia wants the ball taken back about a yard or two, but these are mind games from the Georgian captain. Pedri again playing as a false nine. He was able to hold the ball up. Pedri, I don't think he's had his face to goal all night. Back to goal, touches it for Yamal. The two Barcelona teammates showing they've a very, very high footballing IQ. The competence is simply extraordinary. Now the 16-year-old will have the chance to hit this free kick. He with Fabian Ruiz, and the other option is Nico Williams. Pedri also a couple of metres behind them. This is about 20 yards away from Mamardashvili. Very central, slightly to the right. So if you want to get a visual on where this ball is, the penalty spot is about 2 yards to the left and about 8 yards ahead. Georgia with a 5-man contraption. I'll call that 4 men standing up the wall. They've got the doorstop behind it. 3-man wall from Spain here. So Yamal will hit this, and Mamardashvili saw it all the way. 2 hands for the block. That was a beautifully hit free kick, but that was instinctive from the Georgian goalkeeper. Yamal will try again. Big chance. Goes in this time, and it is Fabian Ruiz who will run off to celebrate as Spain take the lead in Cologne. 51st minute header. Mamardashvili was all alone with Fabian Ruiz coming in with a lot of power and the angle. It is Yamal who was denied moments ago from the free kick, but he has unlocked the Georgian defence with a glorious ball over the top in from the right half space. What a left boot he's got. Now they will check the goal, of course. Is Ruiz onside? Let's take a look. Indeed he is. What a ball that is from Lamine Yamal, and the Spanish defenders are behind that goal. Mamardashvili did get in the ball's way, but it's come off his hip and into the, if you're looking at the goal, the bottom left corner. So it's forced in by Fabian Ruiz, who's had a couple of chances in this game. And it is goal number 4 for Spain, for Fabian Ruiz, the PSG midfielder. And that is his second goal of the tournament. Scored against Croatia. Now Georgia with it all to do. They've given it away here. They might get more painful. Well done by Pedri, and Yamal goes for the bottom right corner with a left foot shot. That's actually a quick substitution made, with Olmo coming in off the bench. Let's see who he's come on for. It is Pedri. So Danny Olmo. So that substitution made just after the goal. 26-year-old RB Leipzig player. What kind of impact will he have? 21 games in the Bundesliga with 4 goals and 5 assists this term. So that's 1 substitution each so far. Spain now in the lead. Now, can they hold it? That's the next thing on the agenda. Or can Georgia strike? They will be patient, as they have been even when they were in the lead. They not afraid to come forward, though. It's been an epic game. Frenetic pace. Georgia, once they do get the ball, they do play it quickly. They're not just hanging about. Danny Olmo starting his career in Croatia with Dinamo Zagreb. He's now completed his 5th season at 26 years of age. An early riser, let's say. Kukureya, Chelsea man, out on the left. We'll just go through these 11s. 54th minute, Georgia, who were leading by a goal to nil, now trail by 2-1. Defending heroically, but it's Nico Williams takes the ball away. A couple of Spaniards getting each other's way. One was Morata, tried to locate Yamal. Here they come from Mamardashvili. Good ball down for Kvaratskhelia. The 2 Serie A players. Kvaratskhelia, telegraph pass, well blocked. Up against his former teammate, his first season at Napoli. Kvaratskhelia actually probably just missed Fabian Ruiz on the way out. Didn't win the Scudetto, Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia did, though. Now Morata looking for some space, and puts it just to the left of goal. By about a metre in the end as it curled away. Good amount of power on it. Rolled a couple of times off the pitch. And And it's been impressive, this fight back from Spain. It's been a game where they have been challenged, and they have answered the critics. A lot of opposing sides hoping that Georgia can get the job done. Still not over yet with 35 minutes in the second half to go. One goal will put it back on terms again at 2-2, and this is Georgia coming through the middle. It's a terrible pass off the right boot in the end, though, from Chakvetadze for Kvaratskhelia. You have to appreciate the kind of pass that Lamine Yamal delivered for Ruiz. As soon as it went in, Ruiz was off to celebrate. And Dani Olmo was about to come on. De La Fuente didn't deny him. Still allowed him to make his entrance. Huge game against Albania. And here comes Spain again. It's Morata who's coming very deep. No Pedri there as the false nine anymore. He's given the ball away. Kvaratskhelia can come. Wants to take on 1-2, but cleaned up by Carvajal. It's messy from the Spanish defence. Carvajal's taken an elbow from Kvaratskhelia. He's still down on the ground. And that was Altunashvili. And it's Cucurella now that is writhing around in pain. Olmo getting 84 minutes against Albania. All there on the flash squad. He got 32 minutes against the Croatians. So, interestingly, Spain conceding their first goal of the tournament here. So even if they go through, Germany will have high hopes of cracking through and beating Unai Simon. There's a mouth-watering fixture to see who will get through to the semi-final. But to win this tournament, you have to beat whatever's in front of you. Cannot back down. And Spain are here to win this. Germany at home, though, will put them at the same level. Germany haven't been in good form over the past 3 or 4 years. But at home, they have clicked. Spain, everyone back up to 11 men. It's Georgia with Mamanashvili out there, Kashia, Duvali and Gveleziani, the three central defenders. Kakabadze on the right side, Lokashvili on the left, Kokorashvili, Altunashvili and Chakvetadze through the middle, Mikatadze, Kvaratskhelia up forward. Spain, as they come down through Yamal, around Kokorashvili. Such a difficult player to defend against. Is Lamine Yamal. Unai Simon in goal. Then Nordman, Laporte, the two central defenders in a 4-3-3. Cucurella left, Carvajal on the right. We are at the left with Nico Williams, back for Ruiz, Rodri and Dani Olmo, the other players with Morata and Yamal, of course. Spain win another throw. 58th minute. They lead by 2-1. Ruiz with 2 goals in his third appearance at Euro 2024. So he is Spain's leading scorer. Morata, Carvajal and Ferran Torres with the others. So now Laporte finds Rodri. We should mention is the other goal scorer. First of the night here for Spain. 2 very, very well worked goals. Clinical, and they get in front of goal. They do have that reputation for tiki-taka. They're a little more direct, but with players in some teams like Georgia sitting so deep, it does get a little bit tiki-taka-ish at times as Yamal wins another corner out the right side. It'll be played short. Ruiz back for Yamal. One touch, goes low. First time hit from Dani Olmo, well blocked by Kvaratskhelia. That was Cucurella with again, that was wretched defending. It's a lucky back pass brought down by Unai Simon. Kvaratskhelia very nearly beating him from the halfway mark about 10 minutes ago. Mikatadze toiling away. Cucurella has to trot out back to left back. It's just Laporte out there. Ruiz is going to fill that hole. Spain can restart. Don't forget, you can see all the stats on the Flash Score app and website. Earlier today, England 2, Slovakia 1. Extra time victory with Harry Kane getting the winner as Yamal will tee it up into the middle. Morata the intended target. Well done by Kasia. Take it away for Kakabadze. Goes long over the head of Cucurella. Laporte intervenes. Wins it back. Slows it down. The tempo with Spain. Incredible tempo to the game, I should add. Chipped square ball 40 yards away from Mamardashvili. Spain going from left to right. Dani Olmo playing on the right side of attack. And just for now, Yamal is in the left half space. Rodri. There's almost a pyramid shape that Georgia are defending with. Trying to stifle the width that Spain like to play with. Well done towards Ruiz. Olmo might line this up. It's low off Kasia. Away it goes. Georgia can mount again on the counter. Mikatadze wants to go inside Lenormand. Good defend it. The numbers there with Spain. It was 5-on-1 in the end. And Mikatadze had to contend with. Tomorrow evening, more Euros action. France, Belgium, Portugal, Slovenia. And it's Tuesday. Romania, Netherlands, Austria and Turkey. Defending champion Italy out of the tournament. Switzerland through. So it's Switzerland and England. The winner of this one will play Germany, who got up over Denmark last night. Controversy in that game with a penalty. I have to say, really are clutching at straws for penalties these days. The Germans on the side of the luck this time. Denmark did take the lead at 0-0. Goal disallowed. Germany getting the penalty and doing the job in the end, winning by 2-0. But the penalty did break the deadlock, which is the all-important goal as Carvajal sends it in. That's a good header from Gabelesiani. Calmly done, mocked up at the back by Kakabadze, then given away. That's bad. It's Yamal, needs to make it 3-1 and misses. Was well pressured from behind, but it was a shocking pass square across towards the penalty spot. Yamal took a touch and was a little slow to pull the trigger. Now it's a case where Kokorashvili was looking for Altunashvili. Double change coming for Willy Sagnol and Georgia, who wear the white with a red cross. It's actually a very St. George-ish looking kit, isn't it? And I guess that goes with the name itself. So Chakvatadze comes off. Let's see who's coming in. Rokashvili also, left back, change of shape with Sitashvili. That is the second and third change for Willy Sagnol. Sitashvili at 23 years of age, a midfielder. Let's see where he pushes up. A lot of these Georgian players with the name Georgi. Sitashvili, no exception. Plays with Dinamo Batumi. One of the Georgian clubs. 17 games, 1 goal, 4 assists. In 23-24 as Spain continue to pile on the pressure. Cucurella just on the outside of the box, left half space. Nico Williams, not as prolific as he was against Italy. He's had the game off against Albania. 10 changes for De La Fuente. So Ruiz, he gets going. Spain are going. Now it's Williams towards the byline. He's going to be seen off, but he's won a corner. Super effort there from Nico Williams Jr. So out on the left side, Spain with another corner. Let's have a look at the stats. He's just making sure we give you the details on before we go to the stats for Zuriko Davidashvili wearing the number 9. He's a striker as Spain go for another corner. So David playing with Bordeaux. 8 goals, 8 assists last season, his second season since leaving Dinamo Batumi. Currently worth €2.6 million according to Flash Score. In it comes from the left. It's flicked on. Lenormand was there. It's come off him and didn't know much about it because it deflected onto him and then wide of the left post from about 7 yards. Danger signs are there. Spain want a third goal. They don't want to go to extra time. They want to get this done. Interestingly, Setishvili giving a little note to his captain when he came off, or came on, I should say. Cucurella is the latest change. So Grimaldo and Oyarzabal. So the captain goes off. Grimaldo should go straight into the left side of the back line. Number 21. So Cucurella, Morata, just to confirm, they're both out. It's number 12 for Grimaldo, number 21 for Oyarzabal, who is a striker. Grimaldo winning the German Bundesliga here in this country with Bayer Leverkusen. Another piece of history made for one of the underdogs of club football. 10 goals, 13 assists after leaving Benfica, where he spent quite a number of years. Did start off in Spain though with the Barcelona B setup. Then went to Benfica in 2015. He was there until 2023. Went to Bayer Leverkusen as a free agent. Windsor became part of Xabi Alonso's 11 and outstanding football from Bayer Leverkusen. They won the double. Couldn't quite get over and do the Europa League as well. Outdone by Hadamola Lukman and Atalanta. So Oyarzabal in. So wearing the number 21 to get his first touch then. Olmo loses it out to the left. And that is a good first touch. Setishvili at left back for Lokashvili. And down the right side, Georgia finding Kvaratskhelia. Needs to be intelligent here. He splits apart the Spanish defence. In comes Setishvili, goes for goal with a second touch of the football. It flies to the left of the left post, and it was always swinging away. Looked as though it had a bit of reverse swing, but Kvaratskhelia carried the ball 20 metres on the diagonal. The ball through towards Setishvili. Everyone on their feet behind the goal. Of course, they were all Georgians in anticipation of the goal that would bring them to 2-2. Just got to get it on target and hope for the best. And that was a good metre and a half wide. So going back to the Spanish substitutions, Nico Williams of Real Sociedad, teammate of Robin Lenormand, so 27 years old, is Nico Williams. This season, 9 goals and 3 assists. He's never played for any other club than the team from Basque Country, Real Sociedad, so a big rivalry with the likes of Nico Williams and Unai Simon when it comes to La Liga football. Lamine Yamal. Good ball from Rodri. Finds Oyarzabal with Grimaldo lurking. Ruiz goes first time. It's well over the top. And it's beautiful to watch the action on Fabian Ruiz. So Kokashvili needs to be awake to the attention from behind again. It's Ruiz. He's omnipresent right now. As the Georgians still with a lot of smiles in the crowd. 20 minutes to go perhaps in their tournament. What does Kavica
and Georgie. Talking about Mikatadze, how about their sleevers? Away come Georgia down the left flank. It's well done by the substitute Davadashvili. Wins it back. Rodri's there. So is Yamal. Able to dispossess him. Now Olmo. Where's the number 10? Into the middle for Ruiz. Georgians know that his left foot is the only option 9 times out of 10. So they forced him back towards Olmo. That's a yellow card coming. And that is for Davadashvili. Unnecessary. First yellow for a Georgia player this evening. Morata for Spain, but he's since been replaced. What can Willy Sagnol do from here? He's played a few of his cards so far, 3 subs, but Altunashvili in for Ketiashvili. Don't think that was planned. That was a first half change. 41st minute, 2 minutes after Rodri equalised. Ketiashvili has played already in this tournament. Played against Portugal, got 28 minutes there, 62 minutes against the Czech Republic, and played in the friendlies. As the ball comes in, that's good from Grimaldo, but Mamardashvili brings it down, takes a bounce, and plays it forward. Laid off for Titashvili. Back for Diwali. Now the keeper, across the face. Williams comes and presses. Spain are dangerous, but there is a way out. Altunashvili needs some help. He lays it back. Kakabadze over the top. Intended for Mikatadze, but Laporte sees it away. And the danger along with that for the Al Nassr man. And so many titles with Manchester City, and Rodri next to it. Throw on the left side at halfway. Georgia quite weak in that situation. Spain looking ambitious. An impressive performance. Able to come back from a goal down. Show their superiority. Now Grimaldo and Williams exchange passes into the attacking half. Ruiz slowing it down. Grimaldo. Nico Williams right up against the touchline. 20 metres back from the corner flag. So some of these changes. Altunashvili, that's come on in the first half, in for international cap number 7. And the other ones that have come on, Titashvili in for cap number 21. He has scored once before. Davadashvili, 39th game for Georgia, 6 previous goals for the Bordeaux man. Spain switch it over to Carvajal. Georgia looking for a loose pass. They might get one here. No, it's good work from Yamal. Then for Olmo. Yamal squares it up. It's an own goal, and that should do it for Spain. And we should see... Oh no, I think it's been struck off. There's an offside here. Is it against Yamal? It was his pass across. Wasn't in the lead up here. Yamal went into the box. Oh, that is a marginal offside at best. The pass from Olmo. Now in from the right, Yamal came. It is maybe an offside by about 3 centimetres, you would say, in this circumstance. But Olmo and Yamal finding a way through it. Nearly all unravelled there for Georgia. They're still in this. More than a last gasp breath for the Georgians. The offside stands. It remains Spain 2, Georgia 1. 75th minute. Altunashvili with Kokorashvili chips it back into the middle. It's a ball that Carvajal will locate Yamal until Kvaratskhelia picks his pocket. Mikatadze trying to get in behind, and Davadashvili is there as well. Mikatadze back inside. There's good movement here from Davadashvili. It's a poor ball in the end, and Ruiz. Spain holding strong, and all of a sudden they're down the other end with Nico Williams. Look at that pace into the box.
not brought down. It is Williams into the roof of the net. It is now Spain with a 2-goal cushion. And Nico Williams with his first goal of the tournament. He was brilliant against Italy. He missed out against Albania, but he's back in the round of 16 and makes his mark and a big statement in the lead up to the game against Germany. Georgia taking a first half lead, not able to hold on until the break. It's a night that saw Rodri and Fabian Ruiz get the first 2 Spanish goals, and then on the counter with all the Georgians pushing up, Nico Williams pulling behind. He tried to take on the man, which was it's Diwali that let him pass quite easily. No, it's not. It is the number 15, Georgi Gaveleziani, and Nico Williams putting that high above Mamadashvili. So Nico Williams, let's have a look at the stats here. 3rd goal in his 17th game. Now it's up to Georgia to throw caution to the wind. This could end up in a landslide of goals or some kind of brave comeback here from Georgia. Spain denied a goal for an offside against Lamine Yamal. Would have been an own goal, I should say, off Gaveleziani. This time it's his lack of poise and defence that was able to stop Nico Williams from cruising on through unchallenged and able to ram that high into the roof above Mamadashvili. Spain 3, Georgia 1, 77th minute. The goal being registered as a 75th minute goal, and Fabian Ruiz gets an assist. The other assist falling to Nico Williams for Rodri's goal and Lamine Yamal for Fabian Ruiz's header. Ruiz down the guts. Here comes Williams again. Looking for goal number 4. Williams must be. No, it's Dani Olmo. The tame effort from about 10 yards. Mamadashvili down to his left. Some of the goalkeeping in this tournament has been superb. We saw Donnarumma for Italy. Could have been quite ugly for the reigning champion otherwise. Now Kvaratskhelia needs to get busy on the ball. He goes back into almost a central midfield, defensive midfield role. He wants to get more touches on the ball and try and pull apart the Spanish formation. They are out there with a 4-3-3. You have to be a brilliant side to play that. Indeed they are, but they've given it away again, Georgia, but they've got a free kick. Referee saw something. Kokoshvili was the man that was fouled just at the left of the centre circle, with Georgia going from right to left in the second half. There's about 12 more minutes plus stoppages in this tournament for them, unless they can find 2 goals. And here comes the cavalry. Willy Sagnol is not going to go down wondering. Gaveleziani will come out of the game. Number 16 is coming on, and the number 8. Let's have a look at those players. With Mikhail Tadze, never seen the last from him. Didn't get the goal. He has scored in 5 in a row previous to this, but he makes way, as does Gaveleziani. Kvaratskhelia still out there, and he's fighting hard. He's saying the keepers handle that outside the area. Referee said no. Could all have been so different if Kvaratskhelia was able to find the goal from halfway. Simon off his line, and big moment. Could have been the tipping points. A sublime strike on the left boot, found the bottom right corner, and we have another half coming your way. At this point we're going to extra time, but we'll see if one of these nations, you want to pronounce that, 32-year-old midfielder, Zivadze is the number 8 that's on. Brought down by Lenormand. Yamal
switches play. Ruiz around the first line, out to the left, Grimaldo. So Kveka Skiddy with Lech Poznan and Zizivadze, who plays his football with Karlsruhe in Germany. Spain coming forward into the box, and that's narrowly wide to the right. Yamal involved as usual. He wanted the 1-2 with Olmo again, and Mamardashvili has held strong, made himself massive, straight into the upper chest of the Georgian goalkeeper. 7 years, Yamal's senior. He's only 23, Mamardashvili. Here come 2 more changes from De La Fuente. So Carvajal and Fabian Ruiz, their evenings are over. Players coming in. There's Rodri. I think he's coming off as well. And there's only 2 players coming in. So perhaps we've got the players coming out wrong. And Marino is on as Grimaldo takes the corner from the right side. It's well defended. Georgia won a free kick there. They trail by 3-1. 82nd minute of the game. Tomorrow, the early kickoff is France and Belgium. So it is here's Rodri off. Let's take a look at the pitch. Marino is definitely on. Same did Jesus Navas. Does Georgia have it in their own half? Jesus Navas wearing the number 22. Playing with Sevilla. 55th cap for him. 5 goals to his name. 38 years old. Spain coming again. There's some space here for Yamal. Will he finally get the goal? No, he's dragged it to the right of the post again, coming in from the right half space. 8-9 yards away, and that is a big problem with the rain coming down. It is slippery. Spain so aggressive with their ground passing. Meticulous the way that they come forward, but they are able to get it to the danger spot, but not able to pull the trigger into the right spot. Don't know if that's testament to the Georgians getting bodies in front of Mamardashvili. Olmo, Marino, Oyarzabal. Back into the middle. It's Olmo! 4! It is. Beautiful finish into the bottom left corner. And Dani Olmo gets his first goal at Euro 2024. The substitute coming on. He wears the number 10, and he finished it like one. The Georgian contingency, they are silent. Still, they've got at least 7 more minutes to watch of their side. They weren't expected to get out of the group. They managed it. Unfortunately for them, they got Spain after a quality win over Portugal. Dani Olmo shifting it, just like Rodri did in the first half. Back off the right boot, onto the left. Wasn't much that Mamardashvili could do as he was planted to the spot in the middle of the goal. Everyone wrong-footed by Olmo. And then he curls that, rolls it in with a bit of power. De La Fuente, he knows that he has an ominous side and everyone's watching Spain and they are taking note. If they can play like this in the rain, imagine what they're going to do to teams once they get them in dry conditions. This is the tenacity. It is world-class football. Tidy finish from Dani Olmo. A devastatingly deadly Spain. Into the 85th minute we go. Kickoff already taken by Georgia. Now trailing by 3 goals. It's 4-1. And Dani Olmo with a season that saw him score 4 and assist 5 for RB Leipzig in 21 games. He's a huge talent. And Spain are dripping in talent. Back for Unai Simon. I guess that's one area where you could maybe ask for a little more. They need another Casillas, don't they, Spain?
So Dani Olmo, his 9th goal in Spanish colours, 36th appearance. And for Mikel Merino, who came on, 25th appearance for him. So Rodri should still be out there. Let's have a look to see where he is. But Nico Williams stretches the vision for us out towards Oyarzabal. In the left half space, he'll chip it over to the right, and it's well over the head. It'll be kept in by Jesus Navas. Couldn't work the ball out. Took a deviation off his body. Out for a Georgian throw, left back pocket. 86th minute now. Willy Sagnol knows it is all but over. Do not want to concede a 5th, Georgia, and go out with your heads held high. And this is the kind of form that Spain showed against Italy. I think Georgia's, in all fairness, playing a much better game than what the Italians did against the Spanish. Knockout football is a different animal. It's well cleaned up by the back line for Georgia. Into the middle with Altunashvili, back from Sejeshvili. Kvaratskhelia still just working away. Fekveskiri and Zivzivadze, the latest 2-1 in the 79th minute. Since then we saw Merino and Navas in for Carvajal and Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia making the run forward. Didn't receive, neither did Davidashvili. Spain have got it, and they've got a big overload here. It was good defending, resolute from Georgia, just to hold the line. Otherwise it was 4 Spaniards on 2. But the ball was intercepted by Kasia. Out to the left now. It is Sitiashvili in for Kvaratskhelia. 30 yards away. Is there a moment of quality here? Weaves his way in, wriggles through, cleaned up by Navas. Corner for Georgia, left side. And it is the 88th minute. Is there something here late for Georgia? A goal here wouldn't be cause for concern for De La Fuente. He's had the luxury of changing his side over. 10 changes. And it comes from Kvaratskhelia. They did get the header. I think it's deflected off Kasia. And then on to, might have been Lenormand. So another corner for Georgia over on the opposite side on the right. It'll be hastily taken by Davidashvili, wearing the number 9. The Bordeaux man wants to send it in right in front of the Georgia supporters as well. It's hacked away by Oyarzabal. It was short, the delivery in. Davidashvili will clean it up. Altunashvili now, his pass telegraphed, and still it is there for the keeper. Unai Simon will dive on it. Now roll it forward. Rodri is on the pitch. Unmistakable the way he presents himself to the ball. Played 90 minutes against Croatia, 86 in the next match, and then sat out against Albania. Spain, even if they'd lost that match, would have topped the group. They want to take good form in. This will be the 12th competitive win in a row. Germany is next. You can see the draw on the Flash Score app, I might add. So the next game coming in Stuttgart, Spain and Germany. That is 5 o'clock on the 5th of July. If they win that, they will be through to play in Munich on the 9th. Of course, winning that one, 14th of July in Berlin. That is the final. That will be presented here, live on Flash Score, the home of Euro 2024. Yours truly, taking you through the Euro 2024 final. We'll have a new winner. No Italy, very nearly no England. Last time the finalist lost on penalties, but now Nico Williams strikes it straight into Altunashvili. Yamal on the rebound, out for Navas, who's probably 2.5 times his age. Look at those numbers later on. Yamal wriggling through, squares it up. It's Olmo looking for number 5. Straight at the keeper, though, from just in front of the goal, 20 yards away. This time, shifting it from his left to his right boot. That was silky. Extraordinary from Spain. And dreamy football. It is magical stuff from De La Fuente and his side. And not to be discounted, the Georgians, who are very lucky to escape a back pass there, nearly calamity at the end. I think Spain are happy with the 4 goals. They'll be furious that they conceded. And they conceded the first on another occasion. Without this kind of potency, they would go out. Rodri found a way between 2 Georgians. Out to the right, it's Yamal. It's Chetiashvili getting back there. Took a hit from Yamal. Wins a free kick for Georgia. And the adoring fans behind the goal here, they know that they've got another probably 20 years with Lamine Yamal in the first side. He has the longevity of a Cristiano Ronaldo. And who knows how far he's going to go. He'll take them into the 2040s and beyond. Three minutes of stoppages into the second minute of that here in Cologne. Georgia, well, not even a miracle will get them through now. As Marino can peel away to the edge of the box, it's Yamal. Spain looking for number 5. The chip through is cheeky. Olmo on the right foot volley. Well blocked by Kasia. Georgian captain holding his own. Nothing embarrassing about this scoreline, despite it being a 3-goal difference. Yamal now getting a bit of push and shove from Kokoshvili. Frustration starting to boil over. The Georgians know that their tournament has come to its natural conclusion. The second round is something incredible for them. The weakest side on paper, you would say, coming into this. They beat Greece in the playoff to get here. They only got that far thanks to their good UEFA Nations League form. So free kick for Spain out on the right wing, played by Yamal. Here comes Navas to the byline, squares it up. It's past Williams. It went behind him, picked up by Oyarzabal. The chip back in, the header might loop over Mamardashvili. No, it was Rodri. And we're 35 seconds away from the referee blowing the whistle 3 times. Nico Williams, as he clattered into, was their contact. I don't think Spain really care about the penalty apart from the academics. Lamine Yamal has been another star out there this evening. Nico Williams as well. Beautiful finish from him. Straight over the keeper, who had to stay low to guard that bottom left corner if you're looking at the goal. Nico Williams just steaming through from the left half space. And that is the final whistle in Cologne. De La Fuente and Spain are through to play Germany in the quarter-final. Willy Sagnol and Georgia, well, they can hold their heads up high. They've gone down to Alvaro Morata in his side. But it is Gurum Kasia in his 117th game as a Georgia player, the captain, and his side with the likes of Kvaratskhelia and Mikhailtadze. They have exceeded expectation. A fine performance from them, an ambitious country doing big things here in Germany. But their tournament is over. A 4-1 loss to Spain, who you would say they are slight favourites over the likes of Germany now and possibly France, but they're all on the same side of the draw. Earlier today, England through. They will play Switzerland on the other side. Seemingly easy.